So here we are, another great day, Sunday in the markets. This episode I'm going to break down the top 10 products and categories that probably are the most successful. And I'd like to introduce Gavin and Bronwyn with their beautiful stand, a bit of didgeridoo. Take it away, Gav. Welcome to Manly Markets 2095. Manly is the first beach north of Sydney Harbour and can easily be reached by ferry, car or bus. My name is Mark and I've been running the Manly Markets for 10 years now, and I have over 30 years retail experience in the surf industry, which has really helped me understand the markets business overall. Each week I'm going to show you all around our markets, including how we run them, introduce our store holders, show you around Manly and interview some locals along the way. Please subscribe and enjoy our weekly shows every Friday. Okay, so the number one category, and I don't think there's any arguments here, is definitely jewelry. Jewelry is just so popular and it covers a lot of different types of jewelry. I mean, you got your silver jewelry, gold jewelry, earrings, necklaces, just all sorts of jewelry. And I find this is probably the number one consistent category. But what comes with that is that there's a lot of competition, as in I get probably one jewelry application every week, and unfortunately it's the same answer every time. Really sorry, we're full, we've got enough jewelry, can't add any more. You know, you've got to keep the variety up. We probably run at about 10% of our whole market is jewelry, and we kind of keep it at that level, don't add any more. Sometimes there might be something very unique that's different that I've never seen before, or from another country or something like that. But jewelry is quite amazing, you know. And what amazes me is a lot of my jewelry sellers. I mean, I got one that has been trading in Manly for like 28 years. She used to come here and do her own market store, really. She'd get a license from the council and go and set up anywhere she liked, but that was a long time ago when you could do things like that. But they always tell me that they have regulars, you know, regulars that come back, I don't know, once a year, once a month sometimes. It's just quite incredible. So yep, number one category would have to be jewelry. And yeah, if you're lucky enough to be able to get into a market, I suggest being a regular at that market and holding your position and, you know, keeping that position with that market, which my jewelry guys are here every Saturday and Sunday and all year round, and that's what, you know, I reward them with their loyalty, and they get to hold on to their position, and I don't let any other new jewelry people come in. And that's just the way it is. And so once again, jewelry is definitely the number one category. Okay, number two on the list of the most popular products and categories is art. Art has really come of age recently, and that was probably due to COVID, because a lot of people were redecorating their houses. You know, we were all stuck at home, we couldn't go really anywhere, so I think we're all looking around and going, wow, my house looks a bit tired, I need to improve it and change things, you know, and change is always good. So art has really climbed the ladder. You know, it probably, for me, I'd have maybe one artist, maybe two max. And these days I've probably got half a dozen, and they're consistent, they're regulars. Once again, their art is different. Art's quite easy to be different. Everyone has their own style. Relatively speaking, no two artists are the same. But art has become very popular. All sorts of art. I mean, I've got people who take photos of the ocean, and then they paint the picture from the actual photo. Montana Moore, you would remember, she was very, very successful at doing that. I've got Leah, who does like the marine life. That's very successful. She's gone on to bigger things with galleries and exhibitions. Holly Kendall also does a very good job. She does the bird life. and various other artists pop in and pop out. I'm very open to having new store holders, especially artists. They, as far as the market go, they don't go above 10%. But there's a bit of a revolving door, which is good. Obviously, you got to paint the pictures and replenish your stock, so that takes time when you're an artist. But number 2 category, and with a bullet up the charts. Art has definitely got very popular. So if you're a good artist, I suggest selling your work at the markets. Okay, the number 3 category is photography. And like art, this is another one that's climbed the ladder and boomed up the charts. And I think that's due to, drone photography's become really popular. Once again, with COVID, people redoing their houses, redecorating. Everyone loves, especially here, Manly, lots of iconic photos of the Manly coastline, headlands, the harbour especially, and then other places like Byron Bay or Bondi or Noosa, all these iconic places can look really good on your wall, big photo. Number 3 is definitely photography. And if you're a good photographer, and also these days anyone can be a photographer, everyone's got a camera on their phone, so give that one a try if you want to. And once again, we limit how many photographers we have in our market. Once again, keep the variety, and also make it viable for the store holders. You don't want to have too many of the same. It's good for the customers and good for the store holders. I want my store holders to make money, and I love them to keep coming back every week and making the market look good. Number 4 is clothing, and it's grown quite a bit. I mean, clothing's been around forever, but once again, during COVID, a lot of people decided to start a business. And a lot of people have developed their own clothing brands. They've designed it. Some people make it, others get it made. But in our market, you must design at least and or make it. So that has been a growth area too. A lot of t-shirt guys. You'll notice we've got Bansom and the Wolf Bear Collective. They're very successful at what they're doing. They do a really good job. Great t-shirts and other items they've added. In the women's wear, got the Boy and I, does a very good job there, and a few others. It's been great. Before COVID, I probably didn't have as many clothing because we don't like to we're not allowed to compete with the surrounding stores in Manly. But if we get people that design their own product and get it made or make it themselves, then that's unique. It's not competing with the shops, it's just offering another variety. And they seem to do really well. Clothing, if you've got that ability, check it out too. It's going really well. Okay, number 5 is homewares. Once again, I think it's been COVID promoted, as in we're all at home again, redecorating and changing things up. So homewares is an area that's grown, and that can be a lot of things. The resin chopping boards, the art side of that has been a growth area. I've got 2 people that do that, and they share the weekend, one on Saturday and one on Sunday. Then we've got Gabby, who's been a long time store holder. He was here before I got here, so he's been doing 12 years plus. His dad was actually running the store before him, so he actually reinvigorates his stock with the times. He just changes to whatever's popular, and his store always looks good. Wall hangings, photo frames, mirrors, stuff like that. And then other people, all sorts of homeware products seem to be doing well, and that's another growth category too. So there's a lot of avenues you can make stuff in and probably get into any market with if you are quite unique, but don't be too unique. You want to be able to sell it to a lot of people, or appeal to a lot of people and get a good amount of sales. But yeah, definitely Homewares. Have a look at that one. Okay, number 6 is candles. You know, like pre-COVID, I would have said candles was number 2 behind jewelry, but I feel that candles are everywhere, and it's really hard to be unique with a candle. I mean, how do you make a different candle? Once again, I get a lot of applications for candles. I have 2 main candle sellers, and they come every Saturday and Sunday, and I've secured their position because of their loyalty. They make a great product, so I like people that present and do a good job. They do it. Roussoy and Sondra and Sol, those 2 ladies do a very good job. I think 2 main candle sellers is enough for our market. You know, we hover around the 60 to 70 stalls, and I think there's enough offering there with those 2 candle sellers. Yeah, if you're thinking candles, I would probably think something else, because it's pretty much done to death. There's a lot of people trying to do it, and as I said, there's no uniqueness in it. It's just, they're very similar. Maybe a labeling, you can do something nice and something like that. But yeah, candles do sell well, I admit that, but compared to how many jewelry stores I can have, or how many clothing stores, or how many art stores I can have, you know, I can only have 2 candle stores, so really it's limited the opportunities. And I know when people have phoned me up or applied and I've said, sorry, we have enough, they've often said, yeah, we understand, we're having trouble getting into any market. So yeah, candles, good seller, but not much opportunity out there, I'd say, so maybe look at something else. Number 7 is plants and flowers. Probably, you know, one of the earliest products that markets had. You know, I think I said once before, markets have been around since 800 BC. They were probably selling flowers back then. And yeah, today, yeah, they've slightly improved. Flowers, plants, succulents, dried flower arrangements. Yeah, we've had all different sorts there. Yeah, I can see that good sellers. Might be hard to get. We can only have 1 fresh flower seller per day, so opportunities are limited, but the guys I've got now do a great job. You've probably seen it in some of the videos. Very big display, got that full fruit bowl effect that we like. Yeah, lots of opportunities with other types of flowers and plants. So yeah, if you're into that sort of thing, give it a try. People, I think, expect to see that when they come to a market, so it's, everyone knows what a plan is and all that, but if you present it well, then you can do well. Number 8 is crystals. Crystals, I think, have become more popular. Once again, how many crystal sellers can you have in your market? Well, we have 1, and Ken and Lena from Crystal Wellness, they do a fantastic job. They are just experts in their field. They get crystals from all over the world, and their stall is always busy. Kids, adults, everyone loves crystals, and they do very well. But once again, the opportunities are limited. If you're into it, and you really need to do it right, you know, you need to have a good offering. I have had other people who do sort of crystal type products. I mean, we had a lady with a water bottle she designed with a crystal in it, which I thought was a great idea. Not sure if it was that successful for them. Something you'd probably have to build up. Other people, crystal jewelry is a good thing to have as well. But yeah, definitely a popular category product is crystals. Yeah, seem very, very popular. Number 9 is hemp products, and as we all know, there's been a revolution with hemp oil and other hemp products with medicinal purposes, not just smoking it like the good old days, and also hemp clothing and other hemp products that I just can't seem to remember right now, but that's definitely been a slow growth, and something that the public is very aware of. And Sophie does the hemp oil. she does very well with that, and she has a lot of repeat customers, which is great. And I have Braintree, who do the hemp clothing, and they do very well too. You know, hemp's just such a great product. You know, it's proven to be more than a happy drug. You know, it's great for the health, great for you know, sustainability too. You know, it's easier to farm and not as much of a problem as other normal farming items and methods are. So yeah, check out hemp. Yeah, I think it's here to stay, and yeah, it's going to keep slowly growing. Okay, number 10 is it's really hard to just squash them all into 10 categories and products, but I've sort of done a equal 10th here, and those being baby products, baby clothing, baby muslins, any sort of baby products. I've had bowls, cutlery, all the learning sort of products. That's been a very popular area. Another one's hats. Hats have been around forever, but a hat stand, good range of hats, always sells well, especially if the sun's out, everyone's into sun protection. Another one is sunglasses. I've got a few good sunglass sellers. They actually design their sunglasses and get them made, and the three of them are quite unique and different. You know, as I said, we like to have difference in our market and variety. That's what makes our market so good, and also those store holders do very well. And also leather bags, leather products. Yeah, they've been around forever, but they're steady, and they do very well. So yeah, number 10 is sort of a group of those sort of products, and yeah, that rounds out the top 10.
And I'm like, I'm thinking about trying to find